Hello, beautiful people. Today I want to quickly share with you what I do to keep my skin clear, to keep my skin smooth and clear. And so the first thing that I do is I make sure that I deep clean my skin. Because a lot of times we don't do that. We don't deep clean our skin and it can lead to breakouts. And so I deep clean my skin, and the times when I can't deep clean it, I use a toner. But when I am able to deep clean it, I use this Apricot scrub from Ives. I've been using this for a very long time. It's one of my favorites. It smells really good. That's what I use to keep my skin clear, as you can see in the photos. And so so you got to do that. You got to deep clean your skin. But you don't want to dry your skin out with harsh soaps. So you got to be careful there. The other thing I do to make sure to keep my complexion clear is I make sure I don't go to sleep with makeup on. I used to do this a lot when I was younger, my partying days, when I used to party many years ago, about 2 decades ago or longer. I used to go over a friend's house, spend the night, party all night, and leave my makeup on. And the next day or a few days later, the next thing I know, there's this big pimple on my face. Or I have these bumps on my face, and I'm upset about it. But that's what happens when you don't clean your skin. Or when you go to sleep with this makeup on, or just a lot of stuff. You got to keep your skin clean. Got to keep it clean, but you don't have to strip it, but you got to keep it clean. That's what I do to help keep my complexion clear. Also, the other thing I do is I make sure that I don't eat too much junk food. And I love like Three Musketeers, candy bars, all this stuff. Oh man, I used to eat candy bars all the time. It's like I'm addicted to chocolate. Just like this lady right here in the video, the way she's eating this chocolate. That used to be me. I mean, I would get like 3 candy bars at a time and all this stuff. And so it's not good. So today what I do is I eat healthier. I make more healthier choices, like oatmeal cookies. If I do eat a chocolate chip cookie, that's better than eating a candy bar. Cookies are better because they don't have too much sugar. Somehow there's some kind of balance there. And so that's what I do. I try not to eat too much junk food. I try to eat more fruits and vegetables and salads, and especially fruits like grapes and oranges and strawberries and pineapple and peaches, those type of things. That's what I try to eat. And I try to avoid the donuts and all that stuff because it's going to show up in our skin. And so I try to avoid that as much as possible. And so, because I don't want to have these breakouts in my face. I don't like it. None of us like these breakouts. And so the other thing that I found out is that some items that you use or that we use, it could cause allergic reaction to our skin. And so it could also be something that we eat. I had my doctor do a food allergy test on me not too long ago, and she found out that I was allergic to nuts and a few other things. And I noticed my skin has cleared up a lot better, and I'm sleeping better since I found out the things that I'm allergic to. So that's the other thing I've done, is that I had my doctor do an allergy test on me. And so another thing is that I found out one of the reasons my skin broke out so much when I was younger, I had no idea. I used to get these cysts on my ovaries, and I found out I had PCOS, or polycystic ovary syndrome. And so a lot of young women have it. I had it in my teens and early 20s, and I had no idea what was going on, but it could lead to outbreaks according to the experts. And so that's what was causing the outbreaks in my skin, was this polycystic ovary syndrome. And it just comes from being unhealthy. I grew up in poverty. I was born into poverty, and so it runs into families. It could lead to infertility. weight gain, all kinds of things. And so I encourage you to go to this hopkinsmedicine.org and see what they have to say about it. Okay, so please remember, I'm not an expert. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a doctor. So this just for information purposes I'm sharing with you, because man, there's just so much information out there that we don't even know. A lot of us, we're suffering unnecessarily. And so that's why I want to put this out here and share this information because of this. And so it's important to eat healthy and to build up your immune system. And so that's what a lot of acne is caused from, because our skin is an organ just like our liver and kidneys. And so if we don't take care of our bodies, it'll show up in our skin. And so it's important to eat a lot of fruit and vegetables. You know, each of our bodies is different, so you got to find out what works for you. And so main thing is just get back in shape, exercise, get back in shape, take care of yourself, and it's going to show up in your skin if you do that. And so as you can see here, my skin is clear now. I take a lot better care of myself. Of course, I have health challenges. Nobody's perfect, but overall, take care of myself, take care of myself, and I have very few health problems, especially I have very few pimples on my face. I don't suffer from acne, so that's how I keep a clear and smooth complexion, is I deep clean my skin, I use a scrubber toner, I make sure not to go to bed with makeup on, avoid eating too much junk food, especially chocolate and soda, and I had my doctor do a wellness check on me and also an allergy test, and that's why I encourage you to do as well, so you can have a smooth complexion. This is my latest book. Well, not my latest book. This is one of my books I worked on, my beauty books, with more tips in there. And visit me on my website, Facebook, and my website, terrytemple.org, and these things that's here on the screen. Okay, so thank you for listening. God bless you and keep you. See you later. Please leave comments. Bye-bye.